Grandma Franklin, what you doing over there?
I'm minding my own business. I'm finna find me something real nice and something I can pop off for tonight with the homegirls, okay?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, if you really want to pop, go to Accelerated Radio and slash the show, and you'll catch God's Gift Double G from the LBC turned up like you always do. And he's sponsored by Kevin Nash.
No, you didn't say Kevin Nash. That's my cousin. Give me that address again.
It's Accelerated Radio slash the show. God's Gift.
Got it. I'm gonna get this.
Red Spider, that 50 Cent pot joint ready? Let me know. Holla.
It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
Yeah, nigga. Let's go, nigga. This is what it is. Tupac cut his head bald, then you wanna cut your head bald. Pussy, nigga. Tupac wear bandana, you wanna wear bandana. Tupac put a cross on his back, you wanna put crosses on your back. Nigga, you ain't Tupac, this Tupac.
Money and women, the funny beginnings, tragic endings. I can make a million and still not get enough for spending. And since my life is based on sinning, I'm hellbound. Rather be buried than be worried, living hell down. My game plan to be trained in military mind of a thug lord sitting in the cemetery. I've been lost since my adolescent, calling me Jesus. Ballin' as a youngster, wondering if he sees this. Young black male, crack sales got me 3 strikes, living in jail. This is hell, enemies die. Wonder when we all pass. Is anybody listening? Got my hands on my semi-shotty. Everybody snitching, please God, can you understand me? That's my family. God us all before we fall into insanity. I make it a point to make my beat bump and roll like drop some shit. Daddy, stupid bitches don't stop.
To Machiavelli returns, it's all eyes on me. And you can hate it or love it, but that's what it's gon' be. You should've listened, I told you not to fuck with me. Now can you take the pressure, that's what we gon' see. No cease of crying for mercy, I promise. My success will be the death of you. Lo and behold, you sold yourself, nigga, there's nothing left of you. Look in the mirror, ask yourself, who are you if you don't know who you are? How could your dreams come true, motherfucker? I sit back and watch. You pretended to be pop, you pretended to be hot, but you're not. I see it so clear, you can't take the pressure, you pussy. I want you not to press me, see me in chills, run up the spine. God made men the same, boy, but your heart ain't like mine. Impressed, they look at me like I'm a menace. I was playing with guns while your mama had your broke ass playing tennis. I'm a nightmare, you see me when you dream. Wake up, turn on your TV and see my ass again. You cowardly hearted, you couldn't make it on your own. Fuck the sauce, I'm gonna cover a road stone. To Machiavelli returns, it's all eyes on me. Now you can hate it or love it, but that's what it's gon' be. You should've listened, I told you not to fuck with me. Now can you take the pressure, that's what
it's the show. The show. Say bow wow wow, yippee-yay, yippee-yo family. Welcome to the motherfucking show. Double G's in the motherfucking house, and here we motherfucking go.
Shout out to Double G, got the radio popping just for me. Man, I love your show.
It remind me of when we used to do backflips on dirty mattress, nigga. What's happening?
West Coast,
I don't even know what's happening. I know it be cracking. I'm down with Double G up on the radio.
Top stank on the lead bass.
On Accelerated Radio.
Smokey Lane on the whole thing.
Every Monday at 7 p.m.
All day ready to roll through.
Hosted by your main man, Double G.
This goes out to my fans, and my fans.
This is the show.
Yeah. What up, fam bam? It's your boy Double G, aka God's Gift, all up in the place to be. Shout out to all my friends, fans, and family, those that truly support us in the world of entertainment. We already know it is a world of twists and turns. If you don't learn, you will get burned. Real talk, yeah. And tonight we are streaming live from my Facebook page, Tony Rush, and my YouTube channel, Double G, aka God's Gift. Make sure you hit those like and share buttons, fam bam. Real talk. That's what it is. And I'm going to give a shout out to our station affiliates. That is iHeartRadio, Yikes, and TuneIn, along with, of course, our mother station and the CEO, Mr. Kevin Nash. Shout outs to you, fam bam. We appreciate you. Real talk. And yes, before I go any further, I just want to take a moment to thank our Lord and Savior just for saving a wretched wreck like me, just for making this glorious opportunity to shine one more again on the all-new platform called The Show. That's what it is, fam bam. That's what it is. So we're going to take a brief, quick commercial break, and we're going to come back and officially start the all-new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, you're about to know. Yeah.
He said I'm a Rottweiler, and I'm from the Rottweiler house to Rottweiler yours.
Really? Get smacked silly, you get smacked silly. Fucking with these niggas from the, what you doing? When you ready, shit I was born ready. And I was already on fish and spaghetti. Creep with the culture, rap like a culture. Attack like a vulture, see you in the culture. Said I'll get you, where it fit you. Got 13 inches, I see the big picture. If it's to get richer, I probably get richer. If not, burn it, we hot like a furnace. Shoot the video, motherfuck city permits. We own the city, on the phone with Diddy. Rap on pretty, when she get aroused like the sucker own city. Put it in the video. You wanna holler, got the follow, nigga, here we go. Get your ticket, the train don't miss it. Won't reach out, and you better won't visit. To my whole wardrobe, listen, make this money, take this money. Ain't no way you can take this from me. Ain't shit funny, shake it, honey, take it, money. Now let's get it. Creep with your people, throw my shit sweet, no snow equal. Front but you look, once you throw the hook and proceed to get cooking with the game. When the soldiers in your game, throw the O's one. Why big Lincoln? Why channel God on the side for the stinker? Watch task force dashboard, look marked. It's a big chance, big pants might guard with my man's Mike Garber. Better learn quick, cause my clique don't argue. You ain't my crew, who are you? Beat it. Before we take off, make sure you're all seated. And Billboard read it. And we make this money, take this money. Ain't no way you can take this from me. Ain't shit funny, shake it, honey, take it, money. Now let's get it. So controller, rap by your toller. Kids hate me when they older, I put cracks by the stroller. I'm registered voter, motherfucker quota. Give me some baking soda and a quota. Better flow straight about the water. I'ma break the game till it stay out of order. Put the high scorer, then tear the floor up. On the world tour with your whole out in Europe. Head on the tour bus, do what the niggas and drop things toward us. Call the 5 reporters, thank my supporters. Hitting wives and daughters, bought them next spray from Estee Lauder.
Hey yo, call me D. I run this city, send the cops, DA, the feds to come get me. Cats wanna leave me for dead, you coming with me. Head in the Bentley, red at 150. Straight lose it, love two things.
Yeah. Real talk, real talk. We are back here live and live in color, doing it like no other on the all new platform called The Show. That's what it is, fam. That's what it is. Yeah. Real talk, real talk. Yes. Welcome to our global, and I mean global networking party family. I'm talking about a global circle of VIPs, entrepreneurs, filmmakers, actors, actresses, along with some producers, music engineers, and a variety of music artists, all seeking to grow, advertise, or promote film projects, new music, and upcoming events here on the all-new platform called The Show. That's what it is, fam, man. That is what it is. Real talk, real talk. And the family reunion continues here in the beautiful city of Inglewood on the Accelerated Radio Network. I'm talking about, man, we have, how many shows do we have? At least 30 shows on the Accelerated Radio, bro. Wow, we got 30 shows, so you can tune in any time of the week. And you can catch one of these live shows on Accelerated Radio. So shout out to the family. That's what it is, fam, man. That's what it is. It's about networking. It's about giving. It's about blessing. That's what it is, fam bam. That is what it is. And this is the all-new platform called The Show. The show where we believe in connecting positive people with positive people. That's what we do, fam bam. That's what we love to do. And we love to do it from a positive perspective. That's just a little something we love to do on the Accelerated Radio Network. That's what it is, fam bam. If you didn't know, now you know. You good over there? Okay, that's what it is, family. Yes, and I just want to give a couple of shout-outs. Man, you know, we've been doing a lot of promoting. We've been doing a lot of everything, man. And I'm just so grateful. And of course, if you're familiar with your boy, I've been passing out my new actor business cards. It is the new movie Bang Bang Betty. So I just want to thank everybody who's been blessing us, who's been sharing. You know, they've been sharing the movie. They've been just been commenting on the movie. You know, I've been getting inbox messages, text messages, emails, you know, all positive. And I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to do that. Real talk, family. Real talk, real talk. And if you didn't know, Bang Bang Betty is now streaming and available on several media outlets, including you can go to Best Buy, to the Best Buy website and buy it. You can just get it on Google Play. You can even get it on Barnes and Noble's website. So that's what it is, fam bam. Wow, it's like wow, wait a minute. Wow, you know. I read a lot of books and stuff, and I can actually go into Barnes and Nobles and actually purchase my own movie. That is mind blowing. I gotta give glory and praises to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ just for that, because I never thought anything like this would ever be possible. But hey, with God in your life, everything's possible. That's what it is, fam bam. That's what it is. I just gotta keep it 1,000. And you know, it is a Tiberius film production. You know, it was written by Deanna Gomez and directed by Alex Wang, and they actually are doing like the John Wick series. They're doing 3 of those. So they just wrapped up Bang Bang Betty 2, and they're in the process of casting for Bang Bang Betty 3, about to begin the film process. So that's what it is. So shout out to everybody over there doing what it do. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. And you know what? I got to give a shout out to this, you know what I'm saying, to my panel, to my cast, you know, the panel members of the Juice Serve Code. You know, July 2nd, we got that yacht party jumping off. Real talk. The Juice Serve Code yacht party. Man. And you know, I'm gonna keep it real. I really don't do. I do the jet skis, but I don't really get on the boats. You know what I'm saying? So, this is gonna be something, different to me. If it's anchored to the dock, I'm good. But, we're going to be cruising the harbor, so that's a little something, you know what I'm saying? I went whale watching when I was a kid, and I had a bad experience, so I just never got over that. So that's what that is, fam bam. So just keep it 1,000. So I'm looking forward to the yacht party and networking with the Juice Serve Code panel members. Real talk. Shout out to my girl Charlotte, a.k.a. Juicy Juice, making that happen. July 2nd. That's what it is, fam bam. Man, and you know what? This weekend was the BET experience. Regardless of where you were, it was a BET experience. Everybody was celebrating. It was so many parties, backyard boogies, Hollywood functions, and it was everything. I happened to get blessed to go to this function at the Fountain LA, and oh man, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that they had booked the time slot for the function. So there was actually a BET Day party, and then there was a celebration of I think it was Coolio and South Central Cartel and a couple of other family members. I want to give a shout out to my girl Don Lopez. She invited me to that function, but I showed up a little early and went to the very first function. And that function was so turned up that I came up out of there sweating like I was at the club back in the day. So I was like, man, I got to go change and stuff. So I actually didn't get a chance to network with the VIPs at the second function. So I just want to give a global apology to my girl Don Lopez, because she personally invited me to the function, and I told her I was going to be there. I just was a little early. So that's what it is, baby girl. I just wanted to, say that on our new platform called The Show. So I tell you what, we're going to take us a commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to turn the page, and we're going to get it cranked up on the new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, you're about to know. Yeah.
It's the show. We want to welcome all the family.
Double G. That's that double G.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. That's that double G shit. That's who I bees with. Yeah.
We got Double G on the microphone, Accelerated Radio on the show. From the past to the present, present to the past. We got a shout out.
Kev, representing West Coast.
Off top, nigga.
We love you, fam. Real talk.
Double G.
West Coast family.
West Coast family. Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Ooh, man, I love y'all like y'all love me. Man, go tune into the show.
Monday, 7 o'clock, that's every week, family, so let's go.
Hey, from Monday, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock on the watch.
And if you arrive and don't see me, I'm tuned into the show.
let it bubble and foam. Wait 3 seconds, then watch the microphone get blown. It's the mischievous, lyrical genius on the loose, and I pack the deuce of some act right juice. I'm in my own space and time. The elevation of my rhymes elevate your mind. It's a clear blue sky and a clear blue day for a G from DPG to wear clear blue and gray. I come, I came, I ain't the nigga you wants to fuck with. Get peeled like paint, bottoms up. Nigga, give it all you got from the bottom to the top, or get shanked, get shot. Provocative footage of this lyrical abuse, transgression from this infectious interlude. They on the loose and unstoppable. Daz, my motherfucking nigga from back in the past.
Now imagine yourself in the bottomless pit with no way you climbing now. And this ain't the punishment, that nigga's crystal crack. How should I react with intentions to keep on mashing, strap to strap? But this my boundary from county to county. Your homies wanna try to soak me like bounty. Dog pound gangster all day, all night. Partying like a motherfucker now all night. But simple fact, I've been wanting to serve your whole fucking crew. Now what you wanna do? What you wanna do? Hold up your weapon, slowly stepping, caught your homie straight slipping. You should've known from the jump, nigga, that I was tripping. I get the bust, you get the duck. Dog pound gangster gets the dipping in the cup. My performance is enormous, the way that I shake the corner. I catch him and let him have it. What's up with my opponents? I hold it down for the 2-1. I'll be gunned down by no one. Forever I reign, top dog #1. My rhymes are so explainable when dogs are so trainable, uncontainable. My mind state's so strainable. I'm a DPGC for life. I do what I feel and I do what I like. I'm a DPGC for life. I do what I feel and I do what I like. I'm a DPGC for life. I do what I feel and I'ma do what I like. I'm a DPGC for life. I'ma do what I feel and I'ma do what I like.
I hit you like shots from the homie strap. I smoke Indo and I sip cognac. Give a fuck what your name is, I tell you quick, face to face. Punk, you can eat a dick cause you're all out of time. Out of sight, out of mind. Something I wouldn't do without a 9. I got a pocket full of papers and a trunk full of beat. Mashing all through the streets, rolling with some heat. I'm heated, repeated, day after day. Daily survival tactics in LA. I'm on point and alert with skills like a hunting expert. Fuck around and get hurt. I put to work like a chemist, mentally known to cause motherfucking dilemmas. See me in black and beware, it's a dog pound gangster on the loose out there.
Now here's the kick off as I'm about to rip off. Wages knocking lips off, traveling like a spitball. I hit you right between the eyes, smack dab in the middle with my rhymes on my riddles. Ain't got no time to fiddle, battle, dibble, dabble, gotta rock like Fraggle. I'm hitting so hard that I'm leaving them snaggle like Leon Spinks. This black cat's got your jinx. Fuck around and you'll get chipped off like the Sphinx. Think about it, better yet forget it. Play like you're bold cause you're never gonna get it. The style, the flavor, the flow, the solo whisk. Hit you in a second, 1-2 mic checking. That's my lethal weapon like a chain and ball I'm wrecking. Shop, techin', Glock, not in my pocket. No need for cocking. Gauges, just flipping scripts and ripping pages. Wages, the amazing, trail blazing, close shaven like Noroko. You can't let go, hell no. I'm that lyrical murderer, stranded on the road with my ill-type flow. And
yeah, real talk, that's what it is. The Lady of Rage. You know, she is one of my favorite female rap artists. You know, I have a lot of them. You know, I hate to say I don't really have a #1 because to me, all the ladies who rap are #1, from Queen Latifah all the way to the Lady of Rage. And special shout outs to this young lady, you know what I'm saying, Death Row's finest, Natural Red. Real talk, gotta give her a special shout out, man. Yeah. Real talk. Yes. She saw the movie Bang Bang Betty. And she's telling me I ran into family this weekend during the BET experience weekend, and she just gave me props. You know, when people you see doing things on levels you wish you could be doing things on, you know, and then they see you doing the things on the level you doing the level on, and they encourage you. They have words to say, hey man, keep on pushing, keep doing your thing, or you did that, or congratulations, or much love, or major respect. Any one of those props, man, that's priceless, because nowadays people don't just give that away, especially, you know, VIP. So I just want to give a, you know what I'm saying, a galactic shout out to my people's Natural Red, you know what I'm saying, Death Row's finest. Real talk. Yes. And last week, we came together in celebration of Juneteenth. And, it is my opinion that we should be celebrating this joyous occasion along with our heritage and freedom all year long. So I'm just grateful that, I looked at Juneteenth like this. February may be a short month, but now we have 2 months, and if you're a father, you have, you celebrate Father's Day in June. So June is a very good month. You got the, start of the summer, you got Juneteenth, you got Father's Day, real talk, and then at the end of June, you got the 4th of July weekend jumping off. That's what it is, fam. So shout out to all the fathers out there doing the thing, and shout out to everybody just celebrating their heritage. That's what it is. We need to speak life into our culture. Real talk. A lot of times we don't do that. We've poisoned our culture enough, with death and a lot of other negativity that goes along with culture destruction. And we're all guilty of it in one way or another. So it's just time for some real hands-on positive change. That's what it is, fam. And we need all hands on deck on that one. That's what it is. When I come to do the show, I always come prepared to do whatever show that the Lord puts on me to do. And this is going to be one of those informative shows because, we are at a time in life where, I don't think we're going to get another chance to get it right. This is the right opportunity where our voices can be heard. Then we can take it global. We can make it viral. We can do a lot of things. And we need to realize that the next generation is watching us. I've been spending a lot of time with my nephew, my godson, and, a couple other youth family members. And I realize that all they want from us adults is some time. They're trying to figure it out from a perspective where they don't even understand. So they need us, just to, kind of, be pillars of strength. Because they're not attacking us, they're attacking the youth, fam. Real talk. And I remember when we was growing up, we grew up with the tobacco era, and they were attacking us in high school, in junior high school. They wanted us smoking the cigarettes and stuff like that. Now it's the e-cigarettes and all the other stuff, the flavored cigarettes and stuff like that. Long story short, they're still attacking the youth. So that's what it is. So you have to positively filter some positive knowledge and wisdom into these youth so that they can see what's going on and make decisions, because they're watching you. So if you're out there doing all kind of negative right in front of the youth, why you think they're running in the stores doing what they're doing? And I'm gonna tell you like this, speaking on the youth running in the stores doing that, that's not the youth doing that. They're doing that because they have somebody older than them negatively influencing them. I've been down that road. That's how I ended up selling drugs. That's how I ended up becoming a major drug dealer, because I was negatively influenced by somebody who thought it was funny, me out there going, getting money and taking the risk and doing all this other stuff. And that's the same thing they're telling these youngsters. These youngsters are running up in these stores and running out with all this product. They're not keeping the product. They're giving that product to somebody else who's actually selling that product. So that's what it is. So that is organized crime. I come from organized crime. I know organized crime when I see it. So that's what it is. And God say keep it real, keep it transparent. So I can't speak on this stuff without letting you know that I used to walk down the walk and live the life. So that's what it is, fam. We keeping it real on the all new platform called The Show. We're going to take us a commercial break because, man, we getting deep. God says tell them more, tell them more. That's what it is on our new platform called The Show. Peace from the west to the east. Get ya.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. It's all good, man. I ain't going back. I'm having fun, man. You know. When you're doing bad, everything Destined to change, right? Gotta change. Gotta be ready for a change, man. Keep your head up, yeah, at all times. T-Lane, let them know what's happening, man. Yeah.
I gotta get up out the game, I can't maintain. I'm about to lose my brain. These streets ain't good for me. I gotta do what's G for me.
Yeah.
I gotta change.
I gotta change, man.
I gotta change.
Jesus.
I'm destined to change. Oh.
Tell them again, T-Lane. Yeah.
I gotta get up out the game, I can't maintain. I'm about to lose my brain. These streets ain't good for me. I gotta do what's G for me. I gotta change.
I gotta change, man.
Gotta change. I'm destined to change.
Come on.
I'm destined to change.
Destined to change, I got it right, so now I'm bossing up. I can't go back to the old meatloaf, so rough and tough. So now I'm incorporated, living right now. Slumperville, INC is going down. I used to be blind to the blessings around me, and when I was doing hella bad, everybody tried to clown me. But I got a new perspective and a new objective. Man, I hang around bosses and nobody that's negative.
I gotta get up out the game, I can't maintain. I'm about to lose my brain. These streets ain't good for me. I gotta do what's G for me. I gotta change.
I gotta change, man.
I gotta change. I'm destined to change. I'm destined to change. Oh, yeah. I gotta get up out the game. I can't maintain. I'm about to lose my brain. These streets ain't good for me. I gotta do what's G for me. I gotta change.
I gotta change, man.
I gotta change. I'm destined to change. I'm destined to change.
Brothers in jail eating 3 meals a day. When there's niggas out here starving, get chopped at with a K. From the land of the gangsters, pimps, riders, and hustlers, where the weak get smashed on and they turn into suckers. I'm a G, low-key, I gotta do me. Or should I lose my brain and go insane like Trey D? You know I gotta keep it rolling. I'ma stay out on these streets. I love this money. I'm folding, nigga.
I done seen them coming, I done seen them go. Sometimes I feel I'm going loco. Who can I trust, man? I just don't know. My niggas dying, throwing us away. I gotta get away, it's too late. I gotta put this work down, and I gotta put this gun down now. I gotta get up out the game, I can't maintain. I'm about to lose my brain. These streets ain't good for me.
Real talk, real talk. Shout out to my boy Goldie Loke, Tracy Lane. You know what I'm saying? That's like the theme song right there. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Let's just keep it 100%, man. You know. And you know, Goldie Loke, he's one of my inner city music mentors. You know, he's from the city, me and him from the same city, and I've seen him do his thing. So when I'm in the studio, when I'm writing, you know, I'm kind of like, okay, well, Goldie Loke, you know, prove this and stuff like that, because you know, Goldie Loke keeps it straight G. You know, and my name is Double G. You know, and it's, you know, I'm a G for various reasons. You know, if you familiar with the show, you already know what that is, fam. You know, 2-time ex-felon, you know, ex-drug dealer, you know, ex-con, ex-drug dealer. Real talk, that's what it is, fam. But God done blessed me to get out the game, like you just heard that song right there. I gotta get up out the game, I can't maintain. Real talk. So I've actually did that. So, you know, been there, done that. So that's what it is, fam bam. On our new platform called The Show. That's what it is. Man. And you know what? I was, you know, on my way here, I was just listening to some media. And I want to give a shout out to Death Row. Real talk. Real talk. Death Row got the Best Rap Crew of All Time award. Yeah, so shout out to them. You know, they worked hard, you know. Real talk. And they have, man, I mean, they have so many songs. I don't even know what Death Row song is my favorite. Because, you know, all your favorite artists, you know, they come up under that umbrella, from Tupac to Snoop, Dre, you know, Nate Dogg, you know, a couple of other cats, the Eastsiders, you know, even I believe the Twins and I believe, I'm not sure if the Twins came up. Yeah, I think the Twins do come up under Death Row. Warren G. I'm not sure if Warren G comes up. I know a lot of the Long Beach artists. Let's just keep it that way. And, of course, a lot of Compton and L.A. artists. Shout out to everybody. You know, real talk, real talk. Yeah, you know, got to give it to them. You know, see, because in my opinion, Death Row is like a slash between the Ruthless Records and the Long Beach artists, you know, because I grew up in the Ruthless Records era. You know, shout outs to Easy E. You know what I'm saying? Eazy-E was, man, I'm telling you, Eazy-E was a straight G. And he was the first G to actually get in the studio who was not a rapper. Matter of fact, he has a song called We Want Easy. And when he did this song, you know, because all you gotta do is look at the documentary and then, or the movie Straight Outta Compton. You know, Eazy was not a rapper. Eazy was a street brother. You know, real talk. You know, shout outs to you, Eazy. But he got in the studio and he had one of those unique type of voices, and you know, they captured it. Dr. Dre captured him, you know what I'm saying, and recorded it, and boom, here you go. So this is one of my favorites right here by your boy, legendary, and I mean legendary, Eazy-E, on the all-new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, you're about to know. Giga.
Some help from Ren and Dre, making a way with dope style. Show Easy, what you gotta say?
A miracle of modern creation. Eazy-E's on the set, hyped up with the bass and a little bit of what you love from a brother who's smooth like a criminal. I mean subliminal, otherwise known as a villain. Because I'm ruthless, when I spot a sucker, I kill him. But most I think know not to deal with me. Yo, it's obvious. Tell them who you came to see.
Everybody, come on! A little louder, say it! Come on, say it, say it, say it! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Who'd y'all come to see? A little louder, come on, say it! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Hey, yo, Yellow Boy, take me to the bridge!
What's up?
Why you wear your pants like that?
I wear my pants like this for easy access, baby. Yeah, that's right.
Yo, homeboy, where we taking this jam to? Compton. Where? Compton. Alright.
Now I wanna know who y'all came to see.
Everybody in the house. Come on, say easy, come on. Say it, say it, say it, say it. Come on, everybody, come on. I can't hear you. Everybody, come on, say it. Who's y'all going to see?
Yo, get ready cause Betty bout to bust that ass. It's hard to get with her cause she moves too fast. Pass the clip, get a grip, slip once and you're dead. 2 to the chest and 1 to the head. Enough said. She a bad motherfucker, touch your soul, fold you up, beating down all suckers. Plus her game is unique, hard and sweet. Rough in the streets, a freak in the sheets, peep. Her past coming back to haunt. Dirty cops getting greedy and they love to flaunt. And they want what they want, but she in the way. Now they got her ass smashed, so they got to pay. Okay, Ray saved the day. He knew from the jump that she don't play. She with the business and she trained to go. Now she back on the feet and she out the door. Bang, bang. Girl magic, you don't want no static. I pull out the automatic and talk to you, walk through your sharpshooter cuter than your baby mama drama. Send shots to you, do you dirty? So clean your scene for your team. Chilling with Betty is every man's dream. An enemy's nightmare, set it off anywhere. Means nothing to me, cause I don't care. Yo, look what they done started. A binge for revenge till they all departed. Bang, bang. Betty not petty, ain't gotta get ready, cause she always ready for action, acting tough or get you touched, or get you shot, or get you punched in the face with grace because you play too much. They done too much. Enough is enough. Bang, bang.
We are back here live in living color, doing it like no other on the all new platform called The Show. That is Bang Bang Betty right there. Shout out to my girl Maury Q right there. She killed it on that one. Man, I love that whole song. I love the scratching, I love the vocals, I love the mixing, I love all of it, man. They killed it on that one. That one was gonna be I think that was gonna be a #1 hit right there. So shout out to you, baby girl. Yeah, man, that one gets a lot of rotation. Yeah. I've heard that up bumping in my little, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of bump in the whip. And Bang Bang Betty is bumping. So you want to hear something with some beat? I like the bass line to it, you know. It's just a solid bass line. So shout outs to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on that musical project right there. Bang Bang Betty, real talk, real talk. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Yes. And, you know, I have a movie coming up. Oh, God, I feel like I'm just saying the same thing, repeating over and over and over again. I have a couple of projects coming up. Got this movie called Temperatures Rising. You know what I'm saying? It's still going through post-production, but I'm looking forward to that one, you know. So, got to give a shout-out to the producer, Mr. Oba Oswald, on that one for just blessing your boy to be a part of that project. Also, got to give a shout-out to my peoples, Mr. Sean Cook, for blessing me to be a part of the Hip Hop Circus series. Real talk, man. Man, I've just been blessed to just do a lot of things, man. Man, God is good. God is good. So, you know, it's like this, fam, bam. I'm gonna tell you some of the realest stuff I ever did, man. You know, I've done a lot of, you know, I've done a lot of gangster shit. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. I've done a lot of gangster shit, done a lot of real shit. You know, some of the realest stuff you could ever do in life. Some of the realest stuff you could ever do in life is love someone. You know what I'm saying? To love someone. You don't have to be any type of individual to love someone. You don't have to belong to a crew. You don't have to do certain things. All you have to do is just love. Love is genuine. So I learned that firsthand, you know. So that's why I always speak from that perspective, because, you know, pretty much my whole life I've been starving for that. You know, I grew up in, you know, a house that we really didn't use the L word. So I you know, I can relate to a lot of people who, you know, are, you know, they've been lacking love or don't understand love or never experienced love or never felt love or never been told that they was loved. You know, that's deep right there. See, but here's the thing, it's never too late to change. So now is the time to change that, and that's what we all want. You know, people tell me, you know, I get a lot of emails, and I get a lot of, you know, questions. They're like, man, how do you network with so many people? And what is it about you that people want to function with you and they want to network with you? And I'm like, you know what, first of all, it's not me. You know, I don't get any of the credit. It's all God. First of all, God had to put me in a place mentally and spiritually so that he could groom me so that I would be prepared to give back, because I was once on the other side of the fence. I'm telling you, I was one of the most illest cats you ever met. Real talking cats know me. That's one of the G's. That's why I call myself Double G. You know, the first G was, you know, gangster, and the other G is God. So God's gangster. So that's what it is. So God's gangster now. So that's why you know, I network with so many people. So back to what I was saying. You know, they ask me, how do you do it? And I say, I tell them this. A lot of us, mostly, pretty much everybody on the planet Earth, has experienced negativity, have been around negative people, been, you know, talked to negatively, treated negatively. But one thing I know on the planet Earth is that every single body who breathing this air, everybody wants to be around somebody positive. Think about it. Who wants to be around negative people all the time? Even negative people got one positive homeboy. You know what I mean? The one they relate to, the one they talk to, the one they keep it real with, whatever. But that's the angle. God says, I want you to do this, but I want you to do it from a positive perspective. Because it's real easy for me to keep it G. You know, I play the music and all that. But when I play the music, it's reaching people to tune in so they can hear this message right here. And that's what it's about. It's not about the music being played. It's about the message that's taking place. That's what it is. Man, God was really using me tonight. Oh my goodness. He is really using me tonight. And it's a blessing. So I tell you what, I'm going to take a commercial break because I'm trying to figure it out. But God is like, hey, say it, because I said say it. And it's not about me. It's about the future generations. And if you have had a negative impact, you know what I'm saying? If you OG so-and-so and you've been putting in work and you got stripes, I got dirt on my hands, you know what I'm saying? But the blood of Jesus can clean it all off. And hey, man, it's about the next generations. So that's what it is, guys. Hey, man, we keeping it real on the all-new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, whew, you're about to know. Yeah.
Fast G-Fo, man. I'm going to tell y'all again. Willie Mammoth. And you know who. Look, blowing reefer with a sky view. City lights out of sight for him sliding through. Formulating while thinking up a concept. Louis in the sneaker token, is it bomb? Yes. Partially cloudy foot resting on the fire pit. Hate text from my future bitch, pray I make it stick. Money on my mind like a dashboard. Few hundred in my wallet won't make it fall. Been on the slave all week like my nigga Pete. Still trying to reach the peak, making meals on speech. So we'll be making meals we can really eat. Go hard even when I'm tired and need sleep. Brainless, mindset with the stainless. Don't wanna be broke, just wanna be rich and famous. Aim it, my target locked as I'm engaging. To my bank account look like I'm a Jewish Arab Asian. Like a pastor in a pulpit when he preach, always holy. They take spirit when he spills, there ain't nothing like it. Why they don't like me, I don't know. Cause there's a Judas always somewhere being weak. Don't have no shame on me. No, they wanna throw me on the cross, throwing my head, stakes in my hands and feet. Love to hate the life. Just know I'll still rise on the third light. Jesus didn't depart, rest in peace. That ain't church. High frequency, my path to ball, sort of prophetic. All diesel, get 3 meals to feed the people. Steven Seagal, get on stunt and kill the sequel. High rise, meetings in clouds, everything elevated. I'm levitating, name float through power conversations. Sounds great, but when the fuck we get into the paper? High power, these guys with me really murder shit. Who come collective, bout business, pay the man a rep. Half a front, payment partial, beat the white meat. No excuses or apologies, these things start firing. Ferris warning on vacate like Ferris Bueller. Get slicked and ravish and Rick, don't use the ruler. These don't play in time. Grind even comes with no sleep. Piece of no zips to smoke and coupons when we eat. Troopers living, manifesto prayer in the street. Still work under the table.
And some music.
Every day I wait for like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speak the beats on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day I wait for like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speak the beats on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day 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 digital soapbox. Every day on the line. I remember every day on the line. Well, every day on the line. I remember being young as fuck, staring out of my window, gazing at the trees, wondering how does the wind blow. Young and innocent, blind to world's deceptions. No knowledge of poor or rich, just my parents' protection. Outside unruly, had to catch that quick. Was either the one whipping ass or getting that ass whipped. Sandbox, the crowded block, either up the law status. Shoot game dictator, whether or not you had cabbage. Banger was at the side, chose sides and got active. Baby on the way, how robberies start cracking. So deep on missions with the bullshit fully. Half a P, 1,000 pills and 3 throwaway toolies. In the console was the stat spot, siren sounded. All they got was me and a half blunt. Did that time, though not a stretch, but correction. Be a little less greedy and stay your ass out corrections. Firm truth, can't evade the caption forever. Mama mad, baby sad behind the glass, like it'll get better. Head high, no G's don't cry till life is every day. You lake up salam and I'm man to those in prison. Every day I wait for like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speak the streets are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House, this spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day I wait for like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speak the streets are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House, this spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day on the line. Every day on the line. Every day.
Real talk, real talk. Every day on the line. Real talk. That is the legendary, and I mean legendary, Willie Mammoth right there. Rest in peace. Yes, Willie has gone home to be with the Lord, but man, his music still reigns supreme here on the planet Earth, and that's what it is, fam bam. Every day on the line. You know what I'm saying? And the one before that, it was called Say That Ain't Church. So shout out to my people's Willie Mammoth. You know I got to keep family in rotation. That's what it is, family. That's what it is. And I got to give a shout out to my girl Millie. I got to give a shout out to my girl Millie, the VIP. Thank you for blessing me for the full page article in the Builders Mag. That is a publication dedicated to helping entrepreneurs start and grow and succeed their businesses. And she blessed me with a full page article on that one. So man, it's just a blessing. And yes, she is also Willie's people. And I actually met her because, you know what I'm saying, she came down to the studio with Willie, and it was just a blessing to just link up with a VIP. And I'm telling you, you know, they're really doing things over there at the Builders Mag. You know, their mission is to provide valuable resources, advice, and inspiration for entrepreneurs across various industries with focus on building and growing successful brands. That's what it is, fam bam. That's what we need, man. I'm telling you, that is the type of stuff we need. We have enough negative, you know. We need positive, and that's what it is, fam bam. And you know, like I was speaking on earlier, you know, I was shown a different life, and you know, I gotta keep it real. I would not change anything about, you know, my life. I really wouldn't, because I wouldn't know the things that I know, and I probably wouldn't be the individual that I am here in 2023. You know, some ups and downs, some trials and tribulations, some failures, you know, some success, you know, some education, some athleticism, you know, sports. I mean, I've done it all. You know, I've been in the world. I've been in a hustle game, you know, on a major level to see how that thing operates, you know. And you know, I've seen a lot of people go home. A lot of people get killed. Seen a lot of people go to jail 20, 30 years. And, you know, I'm just here to say, you know, that's a life you just really don't want to, you don't want to deal with that life. And it's always after you done got, when you're on that, we used to call it the Grey Goose. That's the prison bus that's taking you upstate. See, a lot of these youngsters, they catching the county bus, and they going to the county jail, and they getting out from the county jail. They don't know nothing about upstate. You catch that Grey Goose, your ass will not be coming back down south for at least 3 to 5 years. Trust that. And that is if you make it through the processing of getting processed in, then getting housed, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta, you know, why even go through that life? But these youngsters, they're being misled. And, you know, I just really can't understand, especially if they're being misled by individuals who have been in the penal systems. You know, if you've been in the penal systems, you know how they treat you in there. So why would you, you know, purposely send next generations of our youth up in there? Why not teach them right? You know right from wrong, especially if you've done wrong. Then you know that, hey man, you need to do this. You need to go about this. And that's what we do here on the all-new platform called The Show. This is not my show. This is our show. This is a global show where we try to reach whoever we reach. This show is like water. It goes wherever it goes, whoever is tuning in. Even if we reach one youngster, we're trying to touch lives. We're trying to turn lives around. You know, like I said, I have a generation. You know, I've lost, and I'm gonna own up I'm gonna own some responsibility. You know, my younger brother, you know, he grew up watching me do my thing in the streets, and he kind of glorified it, you know. So he got caught up in the system. Unfortunately, he's home, but he did get caught up in the system, and for a long time. And unfortunately, now I have a young nephew, a young man. He's 18, 19-year-old nephew that's going through the same thing. And you know, by the grace of God, he's just gonna get just a sprinkle of just to see what the system is like, and hopefully he'll come home and get his life right. And that's what it is, fam. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to prove how tough you are. You don't have to go out here and join no gangs. You don't have to do all this dumb shit. You know, a lot of y'all out there doing that dumb shit, you was raised better than that. And you know, and then when your parents go to court, you're all ashamed because your parents had to come get your ass out of jail for doing some shit you shouldn't even be doing. You know, a lot of them youngsters running up in them stores got money in their pockets, driving nice ass cars, so they doing it for the thrill of it. That's what it is, for the thrill of it. You know, I can relate to the thrill of it because that's why I sold drugs. I sold, a lot of people sold drugs for the money. I sold drugs for the thrill of it. Do you know how, excuse my language, do you know how fucking dangerous selling drugs is? You run across some of the worst type of people, and they need what you have. And I thought that was thrilling. You know what I'm saying? People like, damn, you think that shit is fun? Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff and put myself in a lot of unnecessary situations. So I'm just, you know, this show is about the youth, y'all. This is the month of Juneteenth, and I'm talking to the next generations of youth. If you've heard these shows before, you know this is probably one of the few shows where I've done more talking than played music, because I like to keep it entertaining, but God says let's keep it informative. So that's what it is, fam. I mean, you know, God is at the root, the base of this show on the all-new platform called The Show. We're going to take us a final commercial break. We're going to come back and say our goodbyes, and we're going to get up out of here, man. But I just appreciate everybody for tuning in, because God says it's time to talk to the next generations. And as long as you have breath in your body, you got work to do, fam. Real talk on the all-new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, you're about to know.
Yeah. We at war. We at war with terrorism, racism, but most of all, we at war with ourselves. God show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. You know what the Midwest is, young and restless, might snatch your necklace, and next these might jack your Lexus. Somebody tell these who Kanye West is. I walk through the valley of the shadow where death is. Top floor, the view alone will leave you breathless. Try to catch it, it's kinda hard getting choked by detectives. Yeah, and I check the method. They be asking us questions, harass and arrest us, saying we eat pieces of like you for breakfast, huh? Y'all eat pieces of what's the basis? We ain't going nowhere but got suits and cases. A trunk full of coke, rental car from Avis. My mama used to say only Jesus could save us. Well, mama, I know I act the fool, but I'll be gone to November. I got packs to move. I hope God show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. And I don't think there's nothing I could do now to right my wrongs. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid, cause we ain't spoken so long. God show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. And I don't think there's nothing I could do now to right my wrongs. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid, cause we ain't spoken so long. So long. So long. To the hustlers, killers, murderers, drug dealers, even the scribblers. Jesus was with them. To the victims of welfare, feel we living in hell here. Hell yeah. Jesus was with them. Now not hear he wanna see thee more clearly. I know he hear me when my feet get weary, cause we're the almost nearly extinct. We rappers as role models, we rap, we don't think. I ain't here to argue about his facial features, but here to convert atheists into believers. I'm just trying to say the way school need teachers, the way Catholic needed Regis, that's the way I need Jesus. So here go my single, dog, radio needs this. They said you can rap about anything except for Jesus. That means guns, sex, lies, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played, huh? Well, if this take away from my spins, which will probably take away from my ends, then I hope it take away from my sins and bring the day that I'm dreaming about. Next time I'm in the club, everybody screaming out, God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now.
Yeah, Jesus walks, boy. I'm telling you, God been doing this thing tonight. I don't get no credit. God gets all credit. His message says, man, my message will not come back void. That's what it is. On the all-new platform called The Show. I love y'all, fam bam. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next week. Peace from the west to the east. Get you.
Y'all gon' miss me. Never miss what you had till it's gone. Y'all gon' miss me. Y'all gon' miss me. Who that nigga that brought you that gangster shit? Before you motherfuckers was even ready for it. Showed you how to tie a flag on your head and represent your motherfucking set till you're dead. Bust on the cops while I cuss the feds. Roll a joint in the bathtub, getting head. Put the G in the P, flip the G to a key. Put the West Coast back on the map, baby. Check my styles, check my files. I've been gangbanging since I was a juvenile. They cut me loose in 9 deuce, I swore to tell the whole truth. Keep it gangbang, 100 proof. Everybody say, hey Snoop, did Death Row pay me? Look here, young low, shit, it's all to the grave. I really can't trip off the past. On the real, I had a blast. Tupac, rest in peace, and God bless all my enemies.
Raindrops falling on my head, fucking with